Okay, so today we're going to be showcasing the Red SR Muscular in My Hero Academia Ultra Impact here. He's actually a very, very good SR character. I think I value him because he is pretty much a tank. A very early tank, which is very, very good. So we're going to go through his details, and then I'm going to be bringing him onto VE Tower to show you guys how good he can be. So first off, with his Plus Ultra, it is a 400% damage to a single enemy. Low chance to apply bleed. So it's just 5% damage per turn for 3 turns. Increases own power by 35% for 3 turns, which is cool. Just a little bit extra DPS, nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. For his first action skill, 225% damage to a single enemy. Increases own power by 30% for 3 turns, which is pretty good. Then for his second action skill, which is the best part about him, he's able to taunt for 2 turns and reduces damage taken by 20% for 2 turns. Not many units that can taunt and reduce damage. So, and being a villain, that is very unique for a villain. Now, for the auto skills at the start of the battle, gain barrier for 2 hits. So barrier means he's invincible for 2 hits. Increases critical rate by 5% every time you take a critical damage, up to 25%. So if you don't have any memories to fluctuate that crit rate, you can get a maximum crit rate of 35. Usually, and then with memories, you can get over 50% crit rate pretty easily. But it does mean you have to take, you know, a critical damage, which is pretty bad for him because you don't want to obviously take critical damage. Now, for the second auto skill, increases power by 6% for every time you are attacked, up to 30%. So an extra bit of power, 30% power, very easy to obtain, very important to upgrade as well. Speaking of upgrading, because of the new event that came out with the Shinso, you're actually able to get shards for Muscular, both from the stages itself. So when you complete the stages, you can get shards. I think it's this one. It's every second stage at the very least. So you get like 50 shards by doing all these stages, both normal and hard. And then if you do want to get additional shards, you can buy them in the event store if you have the currency, which is quite expensive, but I mean, it's 10 extra shards for 1,500. It does increase in price every time you buy it, but extra 50, you get 100 shards just by doing this event here. And that pretty much means you are 1/4 of the way done of 100%ing the Muscular, and that goes the same with Toga, but we've already showcased Toga. Now, because I haven't been able to afford that, I am able to get the Muscular only to the level 75 cap of the purple table. So that is the 4th node done. I have been using him in adventures, is why I've been able to get additional, shards as well. I haven't really purchased any. And then, of course, because his art has changed, he is on the 4th table completed as an SR. And this is his original art. So with that said, let's bring him onto VE Tower, and I'll show you guys him tanking, and then hopefully him doing some damage at the very least. So this is the team that we are going to be running him on, and we are going to be versing the A difficulty VE Tower stage where you verse Mirio and Night-Eye, just because you get type advantage as Muscular is red and Mirio and Night-Eye are green. I have Shigaraki, who is a villain's support for 20% power, as well as Red Kirishima, which is a red power booster by 20%. And, of course, the memory that I'm equipping the Muscular is a crit rate increase, as well as a power boost. So we theoretically get that max critical rate, which is very rare unless the enemy has guaranteed critical damage. Then we're going to get like 60 to 70% crit rate. So let's jump into it and see how things go. Expecting about 15 to 20,000 damage if we get everything right on his Plus Ultra attack, but I don't see anything else. Alright, so as you can see here, he has the barrier. The barrier lasts forever until he takes the 2 hits. So what we can do here is abuse that and taunt with Kirishima first, and that way he will keep that barrier for maybe, a skill hit or something, because that's what you really want to use the barrier for like a Plus Ultra attack or something like that by using the taunt. So we'll just do the skills, and actually let's just target Night-Eye, just because Shigaraki actually excels versus pro heroes. 6,500 damage for a skill. Nothing too crazy there. But we will probably last out the taunt from Red Kirishima for a bit. This is a difficulty, so Shigaraki is actually doing a lot of damage, more than I expected, actually. Yeah, let's just keep targeting. This is the last turn for the taunt as well. So now we can taunt with the Muscular here. And I know Mirio's already doing his skill and we're going second, but if we had like a skill chain opportunity, then we would get the taunt and the skill would do absolutely no damage because we got barrier. Oh, there you go. It actually worked, but we didn't actually activate the taunt because he confused us. This is going so well, by the way. And there goes our second barrier here. Okay. Well, anyway, he's got a crit rate of 20% and a 92% power boost, both from the support as well as the second auto skill that's happening. I think we've taken 2 hits so far. So, yeah. Now we can actually use the taunt here. And we will just do that. I'm going to make sure we get the plus ultra. But the damage that we're going to take is very little, 2.5k on a difficulty. So a very good tank for early game. Now, in the later game, unless you have it upgraded as far as I have, you're probably going to still die really quickly after you get the barrier disappeared. So just be careful about that. Now, I will use the first skill here. Now, the reason why I want to do that is because I want to get that power boost before we do the plus ultra. So make sure we do that. 8,000 damage. Wow, the Shigaraki does the exact same there. Alright, so let's use the plus ultra here. Hopefully we don't get confused. But just to show you guys, he has 110% power boost now. And 30% increase from the skill. Fingers crossed, no confuse. Yes, no confuse. And it's a pretty boring plus ultra. But we got 15,000, which was my expectation. So nothing too out of the ordinary. I mean, the most important thing is that if you are versing like a boss that you know is going to do a skill first 2 turns, this taunt and barrier can be a very good option. I've used him in USJ level 4 events. And yeah, he works wonders. I really do recommend you at least upgrading him to the point where he can stand by himself for a little bit. But if not, he works well at level 1, if I'm going to be honest, if you just need 2 free turns. But anyway, that's going to wrap up the showcase on the SR Muscular. I just wanted to showcase him off today because of the fact of the event gave free shards. And I wanted to show you guys whether or not he was worth, you know, putting the investment in for the materials. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. Check out all my social media links in the description. But with that said, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace out.